Hey, what's going on, everybody? John here with WikiGameGuides, and I wanted to make a quick video showing off my current build that I've been using for PvP. It's a question that comes up a lot during the live streams, like what items I'm using, where my stats are, and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make a separate video showing exactly the equipment that I'm using. Right now, let's start with the stats. I'm level 150. I have 50 points into Vigor, which is the health. After 50 you get significant diminishing returns. You'll like a lot of these points, a lot of these stats are where I'm starting to see diminishing returns. 20 endurance, which determines your overall stamina. Again, any more than that you start to get less and less return for every level that you put into that. 20 vitality right now. That is not a breakpoint, but with this new armor set that I'm using that I'll get into in a second, I actually don't really need more than that, and this gives me a little bit of room to play around with new weapons and new setups while still staying under the 70% equip load. Base level attunement. My strength, I've started cranking it just so I can get a little bit more damage. Dexterity is the base level, and it's at 16 for the build that I chose to start with, which is enough to use the Avalon, which is like a repeating crossbow that I really like. And then adaptability, I just reset that down to 6. I used to have that up at like 20 something, and now I'm just kind of experimenting, seeing if it's even worth putting points into. So my agility and my poise are quite a bit lower than they were in the past, but I don't know. Adaptability is one of the things that I'm still experimenting around with a lot. Intelligence and faith are both at a base level. My weapon, I'm using the Mastodon Halberd plus 10. This is a weapon that I found a while ago. Still really good. I go back and forth between whether or not I like a lightning or a fire enchant on it. It's nice to have a little bit of magic damage on a weapon when you're doing PvP, just because it makes it hard for whoever you're fighting to block 100% of the damage you're doing. I mean, right now I'm just doing pure physical, and doing pure physical as opposed to like half physical, half lightning, I'm actually doing more damage. Like you do trade off a little bit of damage when you put in the lightning attacks, but then you also get to do damage through shields, basically. I'm using the Avalon plus 10, which is a repeating crossbow, and it's only a one-handed crossbow, so you can actually use it with your shield up. And I'm learning to use this, and I'm not great with it yet, because I'm the only class that I really struggle against consistently in PvP are mage classes. Like, this is a great build for when I'm fighting other people that are using a weapon and a shield, or a two-handed weapon, or any other physical build, but I really struggle. I'm probably, I probably win 4 out of 5 PvP duels against people that are doing a physical build, like a strength or a dexterity build, but I probably win only half or maybe less than half of my duels against mages and casters and pyromancers and stuff like that. Anyway, rest of the build, I'm using Havel's Great Shield. Insanely good poise, insanely good stability. Stability is the stat. I think Havel's Great Shield has the highest stability in the game of any shield. I should probably get this Great Shield up to +5. I always use it. Stability, the higher the stability, the less stamina your player loses when you block an attack, which is great for bosses because you can just tank boss attacks and not worry about getting staggered from blocking too much. And the armor set that I'm using right now, I just very recently unlocked. It's the Black Dragon helm, armor, gauntlets, and leggings, and it's a very unique set. You unlock it by getting to rank 2 in the Dragon Covenant, by winning 20 duels and collecting 20 dragon scales. You eventually get this little item that I have equipped in the bottom left right now, the Dragon Torso Stone. And when you use it, when you use the Dragon Torso Stone, let's see if I can find it, here we go, your body becomes a dragon. At rank 10, or at the first rank in the Dragon Covenant, you get the Dragon Headstone, which only gives you the Dragon Helm, but at rank 2, after 20 kills, you get the Dragon Torso Stone, which gives you the full set. And it's unique, so when you use it the first time, when you die, or when you use it, it completely replaces all of your armor, and you cannot remove it until you die. So I can't switch armor. I can't go back to Havel's Great Shield or Havel's armor or anything like that until I die. But this armor set is actually incredibly good and very lightweight. So let's take a look at the stats compared to like Havel's stuff. So physical defense is about half. The first 4 stats here are all physical defense, just base physical defense against strike, slash, and thrust. But look at how, compared to Havel's stuff, this dragon armor holds up. It actually has better magic defense, fire defense, lightning defense, dark. It has such better resistances against everything other than physical. It has very low poise though, which is kind of a problem. Or that's not a problem, it's just you just have to be aware of that. I guess I'm easier to get staggered right now. But that's why I use Havel's Great Shield to kind of overcompensate for that. And the same thing goes for every other piece within this armor set. It's incredibly, and like, look at the weight on this too. In the bottom right, Havel's is 19.5, but this Black Dragon armor is only 4.8. So it's a quarter of the armor, or a quarter of the weight. And, you know, the physical defense is quite a bit less too. But again, look at the resistances on the Black Dragon armor. It's almost as good as the Havel's set. And depending on which piece you're looking at, it's better than Havel's set. Look at Havel's gauntlets, 17 up to 25 if I used Havel's. But look at the weight difference, 1.8 versus 11.5. So I'm extremely mobile. This is a great weapon class, or a great armor set for a lightweight kind of armor set, but still very strong. And then also a couple interesting things. So when you get to rank, the first rank within the Dragon Covenant, you get the Dragon Torso Stone, or no, the Dragon Headstone. And when you, like I said, when you use this by itself, it only gives you the Dragon Helm. But when you use it a second time, when you have the Dragon Helm, you actually get to breathe fire. And it does very, very little damage, but I think it's my favorite way to kill people in PvP duels, just because of how little damage it actually does. And it's just a great way to kind of troll people when I'm just absolutely dominating them. But this is actually a very nice buff. When you use the Dragon Torso Stone a second time after you've transformed into the dragon armor, you do this little shout, it drains almost all of your stamina, and you can see that little yellow glow again around my character. And while that little buff is there, you actually do increase damage. And I think it's something like 10% increased damage for the length of the buff, but you can see it's only a couple seconds, but you can stack it 3 times. So if I do 1, 2, and then a third buff, I think that I've been told that that gives me a 25% boost to damage while that little yellow glow is around my character. It's very tough to pull off just because, like, when you use it, look at how much stamina of mine it drains. So you have to be like, you have to pop that and then quickly attack, and you're probably not going to have enough stamina to get like a full combo in. So it's tricky, but it's kind of a fun, you know, it's a nice buff, and I'm kind of experimenting with using it and trying to find the best way to mix it into combat. The rings that I have been using, I've been very consistently using the old Leo ring, which strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. So basically, if I get a shield break against an enemy, or if I attack, like, a counterattack is either like a backstab or a stagger execution, or if I do a shield break and then get an execution on the front of them, that increases how much damage they do. Or if, let's say, they attack and they're kind of still in that attack animation, if I hit them while they're in that attack animation, then that's a counterattack. So basically anything but blocking or just standing still, if the enemy is just blocking or standing still, the Leo ring boosts that damage. I'm using the third dragon ring, which increases HP, stamina, and maximum load. I'm also using the Ring of Blades, which increases physical attack. I was using the Royal Soldier's Ring +1 for a long time, which increases maximum load. But after getting this new armor set that dramatically reduces my total equip burden, I quit using this because I don't really need it anymore, because I'd rather get more damage now than more equip load. And then the fourth ring, the stone ring, this is kind of the wild card. I change this one up a lot. If I'm in the Blood Brotherhood doing the PvP arena, I'll be wearing the Crest of Blood so that I get credit for getting kills within that. If I'm fighting you know, bosses or something like that, I'll put on whatever ring I need to stack up against their resistances. The fourth one I still play around with a lot, depending on the situation. But the one that I'm using right now is, where was it? Oh yeah, the Stone Ring. Reduces enemy poise. So if I get a couple of quick attacks off on an enemy, maybe I'll stagger them and then get an easy execution. So let's go check out a duel with this setup. All right, found a duel. Hopefully I win. So basically, if I'm fighting someone that uses physical, I should win, unless there's lag. If I'm fighting a mage, I'm probably going to switch to two-handed and just try to keep the distance between me and him as short as possible. Okay, so it looks like we're fighting another physical guy because he's got a big-ass shield and a sword. Oh, he's using the Evelyn. Good for him. And a whip. Didn't expect that. Ooh, he's whipping me real good. A poison whip. Huh. Okay, I haven't seen that. I've seen the barbed whip quite a few times. Ooh, I thought that second hit should have got him. I wonder if he's going to be able to poison me. So this guy's a physical guy, and he's not super mobile, so what I'm going to try to do is just... Hopefully he doesn't know how to guard break. Hopefully he didn't see my guard break tutorial video. I'm just going to walk up to him and poke. And hopefully just block his attacks. And then... Whoops. Whoa, that's a weird spin. Alright, screw it then. Let's do a roll. Swipe. Ooh, good Evelyn. This guy likes using his range a lot. Alright, I'm going to try to do a sprint spinning attack. Oh, that could get me. Damn, this guy's actually kind of good. Or at least, maybe the fact that I'm talking and playing is kind of distracting me and taking me off my normal game. I think I should be able to pull this off. One rule I have for myself in these PvP arenas is that I never heal first. If he heals, I will heal, but I will not heal first. Alright, and I'm too low of health to really try a shield break right now, though I may. Except he's playing pretty defensively and he's got such good ranged attacks. I feel like if I... Oh, he's going to get me in the back. If I miss a shield break, he's just going to back up. And finish me off. He's never successfully poisoned me. I'm surprised he didn't stick with that. He got pretty close there for a while. Poison's a tough thing because you have to really stay by your guns and just keep poking away at them and hope that you fill that meter. So, I won. That was kind of a dull duel, actually. Let's do another one. Okay. We're into another duel. Hopefully this is a good duel. And honestly, hopefully it's a caster, so I can get some practice against magicians. Bleachy Keen. Alright, motherfucker. It's on. Let's do it. Unfortunately, I'm not on the map where I can use my silver talismans. The silver talisman's the item that... It's Chameleon from the first game, and Chameleon's in this game too, but you can use it to turn into an item in the environment, like a pot or an urn or a bonfire or something like that. Does he not see me? I don't think he sees me. He's gonna see me now! Ooh, I didn't get the falling execution. Oh well. I just got like a normal attack. So he's dual wielding, he's not gonna be able to block shit. But he's gonna be very aggressive. So what I'm gonna try to do is do a step back spin attack and completely catch him off guard. So if you step... Ooh, is he going to run to heal? Okay, so I'm going to step... Ooh! Come on, roll, please! Wow, that's a lot of stagger. Okay, well, that's the downside of this new armor, is that I get staggered very easily. So step back. Ooh, come on. That second one got me? Alright, fuck this guy. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Did not expect that. Okay. Well, fuck you. Want to play that game? Two can play this game. Boom. Alright, fuck it. nice having that Avalon. It's really nice having just some sort of mid-range attack, whether it's throwing knives or the Avalon or explosive urns or anything like that, just to kind of finish off people that are on their last life and are keeping their distance from you. So anyway, thanks for checking out this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And I think I'm going to do some live streaming today. I don't know how long, but anyway, if you're not a follower of the Twitch channel, be sure to check that out too. It's twitch.tv/WikiGameGuides. The link's in the description. You know what to do. Thanks for watching. Game on.